Hello everyone, welcome to Week Started Guidance. Welcome all of you that are new and all of you returning today to this channel. Don't forget to subscribe down below if you haven't yet. And if you're interested in booking a personal reading, you can book through the Etsy shop. The link is below this video. If any of you want to get a reading that's not available on Etsy, such as, for example, a first person point of view channeled reading from your person, message me through my email address, which is also listed down below. Or if there's anything else, like a specific reading you would like to request, do message me through my email for that. So in today's reading, you guys, we're going to tune into what your person's thoughts of you today. So what are they thinking about you today? So we have 3 different groups to pick from for today's reading. We're moving things towards Halloween vibes as October is here. So I'm very excited to be using my Halloween decks again. Really excited to dive into all of this with you. So for today, we are just going to be using the Horror Tarot, if any of you are curious about which deck I'm using. Yeah, so let's get into this. We have group number 1 with the Ace of Pentacles showing up for you today. Then we have group number 2 with the 10 of Wands showing up for you today. And we have group number 3 with the 2 of Swords card showing up for you today. So these are the 3 cards, the 3 groups you can pick from for today's reading. Let's get straight into this. The timestamps are below, so I'll see you all in your chosen groups whenever you are ready to join me. Hello, group number 1, welcome to your reading. You have picked the Ace of Pentacles for today. So this reading is going to be on what are your person's thoughts of you right now, what's their general vibe today. So I'm having a sense of this person forcing themselves to have a new beginning with you, even though it's like something that they are struggling to manage, right? So it's like they want a new beginning with you, but it's going to cause them to create a really like powerful break with where they wanted their life to be and like where they have built their life so far. So it's like this powerful paradigm shift for your person to manifest a beginning with you. Like they're very focused that they want a beginning with you, but I'm not sure if they're like fully not aware that they need to let go of a lot of things in their physical life to be able to be with you, or that's something that they're kind of like accepting right now. So they could be on this spectrum somewhere where, you know, they want something with you and they are aware and they're owning the fact that they need to really shift their life, or they're just beginning the journey and they're like just becoming aware of needing to make a lot of changes in order to be with you here. But there's definitely like a strong beginning that this person wants to have with you in the physical world. This person wants to reawaken like this relationship. There are cobwebs on the connection, so it does feel like there maybe has been separation or no contact between the two of you, like you maybe haven't seen each other a lot. So let's see what else. So we have the 9 of Wands. There's this sense of perseverance. Here we have the 4 of Swords. I'm coming out of the closet. This person's coming out of the box. So yeah, if there, you know, has been separation, no contact, this person is getting ready to talk to you again. There's a lot of perseverance that they feel is necessary from their side for this relationship to work out. So yeah, wow. Okay, so we have the 8 of Swords here. Let's take 2 more. Let's see. So we have the 3 of Cups showing up here. There could be more people involved here for some of you. We have the Page of Swords. So this relationship, I feel like in some way involves other people. There could just be people around you, you know, if you're coworkers or something similar to that. But there's definitely a feeling of you guys having a strong relationship or a strong connection, at least energetically. This person does feel a sense of kinship with you, a sense like you really understand them, you really know what they're going through. Just overall, in terms of how they're thinking about you today, I feel like they want a new beginning, but they're also very hesitant. They're being careful. They don't want to make any mistakes, is what I'm getting here, just with these three. This person is definitely very curious about you, but they could be struggling with some throat chakra stuff. So they could be struggling like with speaking the truth, or yeah, just telling you their own truth, their own perspective. Interesting. Like, this energy is interesting to me because it's like they want to be in it. This person wants to be in a relationship with you, but they cannot be fully in it. Like their body, the physical like substance, you know, their body physically cannot be fully in it. So this could mean that there are other people involved. This person is like in some way connected to someone else. There could be third parties or just third things here, obstacles of some kind separating them from you, where they know that they cannot be fully 100% here with you. It could also talk about long distance here for some of you, where this person wants to be able to hang out with you constantly, yet they cannot because of the distance, because of having some engagement elsewhere. So they cannot like give themselves to you wholly in the body. They cannot be with you all the time. And I feel like that's what is on your person's mind today. And what else? They feel quite closed off. They don't want to set themselves free. This person feels like they're afraid of the potential paradigm shifts that could happen in your relationship if they were to set themselves free and actually do what they want to do. There's a sense here of persevering, a sense of enduring through whatever it is that they need to endure through right now in the physical world. Yeah. It's just this sense like of endurance, of things needing to be difficult. Maybe a person like feels like things are only real, or there's a belief that they have that things are only real if they are difficult. There's that type of vibe here with the Nine of Wands. And with the Four of Swords, just like they're resting right now. They are coming out of the closet, so they're kind of still like peering towards you, but this person still feels very much clouded in privacy, clouded in like secrets, solitude. They will probably not reach out to you today, but they are thinking about you nonetheless. They're thinking about your relationship. They are curious about you, so they're like curious about what's going on with you, how have you been. They're curious about like having or creating, manifesting, let's say, a get together with you, you know, asking out for a drink or a coffee or tea, or, you know, I don't know, cocktails even, or like a whiskey. Like, you know, I feel like this person's like the type of person who would invite you to just drink whiskey with them because things have been hard. It's that type of vibe. Or, you know, healthy juice, a smoothie. I don't know. It's giving that type of vibe to me, where they would invite you to their place, just have a chat. But they're curious about you. They want to get to know you better. Definitely here with the Page of Swords. They want to explore what you think and how you perceive the relationship, how you perceive their life as well. This person, I feel like for some of you, they're thinking about asking you for advice. But they're also like, at the same time, they're quite distant, avoidant even. But they're not avoidant because they wouldn't want to spend time with you. They're avoidant because of their own issues about thinking that this is not real unless it is hard. So they're kind of subconsciously making your relationship hard so that it feels real to them, which is like interesting, you know, from my perspective as a reader, but also like it's kind of like, yeah, messy when you need to go through that with a person. So interesting. Let's see what else. So they feel quite closed off. This person may feel like they don't see things clearly in your connection. They feel quite confused. I feel like they're trying to figure things out, especially today. They might be finding themselves lost in reflection, reflecting on your relationship a lot, thinking about you a lot, but they don't know what to do. So the path forward isn't really clear for them, but they want to see you again. We have let's make up, baby. So they want to see you again. This person would like to put an end to the no contact situation between the two of you. You have bewitched me. So they're thinking about you constantly. Not a day goes by that I don't think of you, is what I'm hearing here. So yeah, they're constantly like ruminating, thinking about you. This person can't spend like 1 hour without their thoughts kind of drifting towards you today. You have really changed me. So they might be reflecting on like the profound influence you have had on them in their life. So you have really changed them. You have really helped them see certain aspects of themselves that have been properly hidden from them up until that point. I feel like in regards to this energy, how much they have changed since knowing you, they could be reflecting on this today, but also like there's just this overall feeling here of them reflecting on how much they have changed since meeting you and how much they have grown since meeting you. So they miss you today. They're saying like, I miss you. You're always on my mind. I'm hearing I cannot reach out yet. There are other circumstances. There are other situations. I'm hearing I need to fix something or I need to do something first. Yeah, so their body is kind of like into ways here, like they feel like they with their torso here need to do something first, and then their torso is going to be able to like come back together with the hand holding the pentacle. So the pentacle just means your manifestation, the manifestation of this connection in the physical world. So your person reaching out, you guys seeing each other, connecting, you know, being able to have a beautiful get together, a beautiful talk over this connection or talk about this connection. I do not know how to explain myself. So your person is really struggling as to how to explain themselves to themselves, how to explain their actions or the lack of activity to themselves. They don't know. They just don't know why they're not reaching out to you or why they're not saying certain things to you or why they're so focused on keeping things and making things difficult in the connection. I'm hearing when I should be reflecting, I distract myself. Yeah. So what I'm getting overall with this person, like they're not really good at what we would call shadow work, you know. There's someone who likes to run away from the shadow work or likes to distract themselves away from doing shadow work. I do not know how to approach you is here also. So yeah, I'm just hearing you don't know a lot of things. So I'm also like tapping into the energy of you know nothing, Jon Snow from Game of Thrones now. Like that type of vibe is showing up here. Like you know nothing. What do you even know, you know? I feel like this person could be thinking that you are upset at them right now. That you're upset at how they've acted. If they've been like avoidant in some way, that you are upset with them about that. And they feel like they could want to or would want to make up with you again, but they're at the same time like afraid of reaching out to you now that they have like acted the way that they have. They just overall feel quite upset. I do not want you to be the one that got away. So this person is caught between like the rock and a hard place, because they don't want you to be the one who got away, but at the same time they just kind of feel like they cannot approach you right now, or they don't know how to approach you in a quote-unquote safe way, for themselves, right? For themselves, in terms of like taking care of their own feelings so that they don't get hurt in the process of reaching out to you, because they know they kind of messed up some stuff. So yeah, they don't want to lose you. At the same time, they don't know how to approach you. So it's kind of like this energy where you're like still holding on to the connection, you know, but at the same time, it's not like fully manifested. It's kind of barely holding on, but yet it's still holding on. It's just like, yeah, it's just not a pleasant situation to be in, right? It's not a pleasant vibe to have. So let's see, what do we want to do next? So I want to get you guys like some guidance, some understanding or something here. Yeah, what should you focus on? What should we focus on for you today? I don't want things to be like too positive, but also like not too heavy. Okay, so let's go with mystical healing, the mystical healing cards, and see what comes through here. Yeah, let's see. So what's the guidance for you? Because I just feel like this connection is difficult for you guys. And yeah, like this person's not helping in any way. So let's see, what's the guidance for group number 1, please? First, let's take 2 cards. So you guys got Awaken Your Vulnerability card. I had to censor the card because it has a ton of nudity. So we have Awaken Your Vulnerability showing up. Let's see what else. We also got Explore Your Ancestry here. Interesting. Okay, so we're going to look into both of these profoundly to explore what needs to be explored. We have number 3 here, number 13. So number 3, number 4 could be quite important for you guys right now. So what would be important is to work on your ancestral patterns currently, and to allow others to see you or to meet your unprotected heart, to allow yourself to be vulnerable in this situation. So in regards to awaken your vulnerability, when it comes to your person, your connection here, what Spirit wants to say is like, it takes time, and it takes a lot of courage. It requires profound courage to be vulnerable with your feelings, and it takes courage to break the hard shell of protection that keeps you separated, isolated, and afraid of others, or afraid of getting hurt by others. At the same time, vulnerability connects you to the most hidden aspects of your soul. So you can explore or allow yourself to explore this in this relationship. You might get hurt. You might actually like really get hurt, but it is at the same time something that you can approach with a perspective of exploring yourself. So you can allow yourself to explore your most intimate, delicate, creative, surprising aspects of yourself. This may require you to develop more understanding and compassion for yourself in this life's journey as well. While at the same time, it could allow you to move past the pain of rejection or abuse that you may have experienced, and which caused you to like shut down on yourself or shut down your heart. So whilst it is important to keep certain people, even this person, at a distance, there are others who are already in, or who are about to come in, or who are ready to come into your life. And there are people who can hold the space for you to step into a softer, more honest, and gentle exploration of your heart. So you can attempt to awaken your vulnerability with those people. Maybe not this person, but you can attempt to do it with other people in the physical world. If you feel like you cannot talk to this person in the physical, you can talk to them in your mind. So like bring up their image in your mind's eye and be like, hey, let me tell you everything. Let me open up my heart to you. And that is going to create shifts in your connection already, right? So the message, the guidance that Spirit has for you today is to warm up your heart and to start to be more in touch with what is happening inside of your body. Also, just be aware of where you may be holding on to certain things in your body, where there's like this constriction energy in your body. Is there something that you're feeling in your throat, in your heart, in the kidneys, in the lungs, even in the back, you know, whatever you may be holding, even in your gut, you know, is there any holding sensation there? Try to release that and kind of like allow yourself to flow with more ease. That's what's coming through here with awaken your vulnerability. Now we have explore your ancestry here. So this one is quite on the nose, right? Spirit is inviting you to work on your ancestral patterns in regards to this connection, in regards to this person. So what may need to be said here is that your personality is essentially a mix or a mixture of your karmic tendencies and certain characteristics you have inherited from your family and your ancestors as well. Whilst some of these inherited characteristics are extremely helpful and they can really allow you to expand on the talents and abilities you have brought on this earth with you, other more suppressed aspects could be holding you back from becoming all you're destined to be. So this card, Explore Your Ancestry, is asking you to examine how the shadowy, unrefined aspects of your parents' behavior have crept into your life and are limiting your growth and maturity. Also in regards to this person, in regards to this connection. So some of these behaviors that you have inherited could include being pushy, harsh, opinionated, controlling, manipulative, domineering, wanting things done your own way, constantly sweating or overthinking the small stuff. There could be self-sabotage, there could be selfishness, there could be selflessness, too much of that. There could be an energy of playing a victim, using guilt as a way to punish yourself or other people, etc. So to recognize these behaviors in yourself, that could be a little bit confrontational even, especially if you have spent your life trying to be as different from your parents as possible. Yet it is only through confronting your limitations that you can evolve or kind of delete, let's say, that influence. So this is an invitation to begin to see yourself more objectively, to recognize without judgment when you are repeating old familial patterns, hurtful patterns even, and acting out of alignment with your best self. So the invitation here is to slowly move towards a direction of seeing yourself more objectively. Even if it's difficult, try to slowly put into practice new ways of thinking, feeling, and being. And that is ultimately going to lead towards a transformation of your own life, but you do need to do the work here. So if this person is not reaching out, do the work on yourself, awaken your vulnerability, talk to them, like bring them to your mind's eye and talk to them on this like energetic level or the spiritual level, without really talking to them in the physical, and that is already causing shifts to happen. Be more open, vulnerable with the people who can hold space for you and work on your ancestry, and recognizing how there are some patterns here, some habits that are inherited, let's say, and that you can shift. So thank you for tuning in, you guys. This is the reading for today. Thank you for vibing with me. If any of you want to book a personal reading, you can book through the Etsy shop. The link is below. And if you want to get like a custom reading with me or something else, like a first person point of view channeled message reading from your person, you can check that out through my email. If you have like a wish to do that, you can check about vulnerability. You can check about availability with me through my email address. This is all linked down below in the description box, in the doobly-doo, in the comment section down below as well. So you can find all the info there. Thank you so much for being here, for spending time with me. I'll see you guys soon in the next video. Let me know how this was for you, if you feel like sharing. Thank you for liking and thank you for subscribing. If any of you want to tune into 18+ readings, check out Patreon, which is also linked in the doobly-doo below this video. I'll see you guys soon. Hope you have a lovely rest of the day. Bye. Namaste. Hello, group number 2. Welcome to your reading. So for today, you have picked the 10 of Wands here. If you guys are hearing anything like any rumble going on in the background, it's just rain. It's literally like pouring it down so strong. So if you're hearing anything in the background, like any murmur stuff going on, that's just the rain, because it's like pouring heavily, super heavily. And I'm hearing it intensely, but I'm not sure how much the camera is picking it up. Anyway, with that disclaimer out of the way here, what's going on with your person? This vibe, this overall energy is giving me a sense of your person wanting to protect you. So they want to protect you, potentially even from themselves, or from what they've got going on in their lives right now with the 10 of Wands. The energy, like from what your person may be going through, it's quite heavy potentially. And yeah, there's just this overall sense here, like they want to protect you. They want all the best for you. Like with this skull, it's actually like a ram, isn't it? And then we have also the bones. It's like this sense of protection and stability that this person wants to offer you. Even though the 10 of Wands does, you know, speak of a burden, heavy responsibility, it's definitely possible that your person is experiencing a lot of burden right now. Maybe their life is falling apart. Maybe they're literally going through a storm right now, just like the outside weather. So they might be going through something quite difficult, yet I feel like your person does not want to involve you in this. There's just this overall sense of like them wanting to offer you stability, peace of mind, protection. So if they're going through something heavy, this person is keeping it to themselves. They're like resolving it on their own. I feel like today they might be focused on just making sure that you are not troubled by whatever it is that they are going through. There's just this overall feeling of like them not wanting to trouble you in any way with what's going on in their own personal life at the moment. And they're really like preferring to keep it all kind of cozy, tidy inside of their own mind. Yeah, let's see. We have the Sun. So they feel really wonderful in your presence. I feel like this person appreciates you a ton. They appreciate your energy in their life. Like you really offer a sense of stability and warmth in their life. Warmth that they maybe wouldn't necessarily have without you. There's just this feeling here of like their life being quite rough right now. And you're like the shining, optimistic aspect of their life that they really enjoy. Here we have the Knight of Swords showing up. So there's some interest here in communicating with you or talking to you. Let's see. We have the Ace of Cups as well. Okay, so that's wonderful. The Ace of Cups energy here is showing up in the illuminated part of the reading. So that's very cool. So this person is focused on starting off a new journey with you, reaching out to you, talking to you again, confessing to you even, explaining themselves more, explaining their emotions, explaining why they've maybe been so distant or separate lately, or maybe just so, yeah, in their own mind, stressed out. Let's see. So what do we have? We have the Five of Cups. Yeah, there's an energy of regret here. So they're regretting the fact that they maybe haven't reached out before, that they haven't said anything to you. They're potentially regretting some of their choices, some of their actions here. What else do we have? We have the Eight of Wands. So this person wants to move things forward. They want speedy developments to take place. Yeah. There is something here to this person that's resisting transformation, because we have the Death reversed on the bottom of the deck. I'm not sure if you can see, someone just like, ugh. Yeah. So we have Death reversed here. I'm just going to put it here. I can't shake this feeling. Like, this is the main card of your reading. These are like little minions, you know, to the Gru main character. This is the main character for your reading. And like the Ace of Cups, of course, being illuminated, but this is like the main thing. And I can't, like, everything is going energetically to this one, which is your person being like, I'm protecting you. And they may be experiencing some loss, some regrets over how they are going about protecting you potentially here, but like it's all going back to this one. Yeah. I feel like, especially today, this person may be reflecting on their actions, how they've gone about protecting you, or protecting, like, yeah, just protecting you in a way that actually takes you away from their life. They might have regrets over that. With the Five of Cups, there's this sense of loss, bereavement, like self-pity even. This person feels like they are regretting the way they've gone about things, the way they've messed things up. There is a feeling with the Knight of Swords, like they really want to communicate with you, like they really want to talk to you about what's been going on with them. Yet at the same time, they don't want to overwhelm you or bring stress into your life. Like, if, you know, if they are bringing in something negative into your life, they don't want that. So they're keeping it like to themselves. They're not ready to transform or to change with the Death reversed, what they have been doing so far, or what they've gotten used to. Like, they want a new beginning, they want love, they want prosperity. Like, over here we have this love, over here we have this sense of, I cannot share any of this because it's going to bring about struggle in group number 2. So I cannot tell them anything because I don't want them to struggle. Like, your person feels like it would hurt them so strongly if you knew about their struggles, if you really like were able to sense into everything that they're going through. And you guys might already be doing that, but your person's not aware of that, or they're not aware of the capacity through which you are able to empathize with them. But yeah, they're just trying to kind of keep you away from all the struggle that they're going through here. Yet with the Eight of Wands, they want things to develop between the two of you. This person wants to see you, they want to connect to you. Potentially, like, if they're going through some type of difficulty here, that you may be kind of tentatively aware of, there's definitely struggle, a sense of burden that this person is experiencing right now. So they want that struggle, that burden with the Eight of Wands to be resolved quickly. They want to quickly move through this difficulty, move through this shadow period, you know, whatever we want to call it, move through this dark, heavy period of their lives. They want to like speedily move through that with a lot of intensity. And they want to be able to just like see you on the other side. Happy, have connection with you, talk to you. But then there's this death that's not helping things. It's just not making things happen. Like this person's just not transforming. They're resistant to change. Potentially because change involves them bringing some burden into your relationship, into your connection. Okay, so let's see what else wants to show up here. Like this is, again, this is still the main energy. That's what it's on their mind today. Burden, responsibility, heaviness. Okay, so I'm not ready to reveal how I really feel came out. Yeah, they're not ready to really like open themselves up. I'm not sure if they ever will really share how deep their struggle is or how deep this current phase of their life is. I'm scared to open up to you. So they're scared to be vulnerable. They're scared to open up. Also because they don't want to trouble you. I feel like this person on some level, they consider you to be such a lovely, caring, wonderful, amazing person. They don't want to trouble you. Like even if they're dealing with some very overwhelming emotions at this time, they don't want to trouble you. And they know, like when they think about you, they know you have compassion for them and they know you have love for them, and they feel like you would definitely offer them a helping hand, or like you would do anything for them if you could, but they can't bring themselves to trouble you about anything that's going on in their life, any type of grief, disillusionment even here, you know, the things that haven't worked out, any regrets, things like that. I miss hanging out with you, so they definitely miss the times when you guys hung out. They miss you a ton. Let's see what else. I regret what I did. Yeah, so they regret whatever it is that they did here. You only deserve the best. You only deserve princess treatment. So yeah, this person is like super sure, like you only deserve the best. You only deserve to be treated in the best possible way, and they feel that they cannot give you that. Like if they bring about negativity in your life, if they make your life more difficult, then it's not this, it's not what you deserve. So it's like, you know, this person's like putting one and one together, and they're like, well, that's not good then, you know, then she should not, or he should not, or they should not have me in their life because I bring about difficulty and they don't deserve that. So I should remove myself from their life, which is what they could have done in the past for some of you here. I feel like you have put a spell on me. So this person like still can't stop thinking about you. They still ruminate a lot about you. They can't stop contemplating about you and about how beautiful you are, how good they feel around you with the sun. I'm going through a lot in my life, is showing up here just as a, I guess, confirmation of these energies here. Yeah. Okay, so in terms of signs, before we proceed, in terms of signs, we have Sun with Leo energy. We also have Gemini, Aquarius, Libra energy showing up over here. I do want to give you guys like 3 more cards from this deck, and then we're going to get into some guidance cards for you guys. I only want you is showing up here. Very beautiful. Let's kiss and make up. So yeah, this person is hoping that you guys will be able to kiss and make up. Yeah, with this card there, again, I'm tuning into struggle, the struggle of them wanting to tell you what they've been through, and the struggle of them not wanting to put pressure on you to make you feel bad about what's going on with them right now. Too many cards. Okay, so I want to look good for you came out. Yeah. Like they don't want you to struggle. They don't want you to feel bad for them. They don't want you to worry, you know, but at the same time, they want to let you know what they've been going through. They want to explain to you what's been happening for them and why they've been so distant potentially or aloof lately. Like they want to explain themselves, but at the same time, they don't want to put a burden on you with whatever it is that they're going through. So yeah, it's just like this person's feeling quite stuck with that energy. Okay, so My dear group number 2, let's get into some guidance for you. We're going to draw 2 cards of guidance for today. So let's see what's going on. What does Spirit advise you do for today in regards to this person? What's the guidance right now? Okay, so we have break addiction showing up here for you as your card, as your first card. Let's get one more, please. And we have it's a no. Okay, so this is a very clear message that Spirit is letting you know right now, that it is potentially a no with this person, a no with the situation that you have going on with your person right now. It's time to stop pushing for things to happen, and it's time to stop forcing things to happen, basically. So take some time to rest, recuperate, rejuvenate yourself, break the addiction. So let's see what more wants to show up here. So we're going to look into deeper guidance in both of these cards. So first of all, let's look into break addiction here. So in regards to this one, the message is clear to let go of your addictions. So set a small, easily achievable goal. For example, if you guys like coffee, if you guys like checking up on this person, try to not check up on them all the time. For example, if we just put an example of coffee out there, instead of having 3 cups of coffee, cut your consumption down to 2, or after a while, 1 coffee per day, for example. If you are checking up on your person, what your person is doing, etc., set a time. Okay, I can check up on them here, and then stick to that type of schedule. So all habits overall that can lead to addiction are an attempt to suppress uneasy, undesired feelings by using outside means to alter one's mood or to influence one's own mood. So on the deepest levels, our negative habits are trying to direct us towards a search for the spirit. A negative habit first occurs in the astral body when your I am, or the part of you that has the strength to guide the body, weakens. So the longer you entertain the negative habit, the stronger it becomes. It then enters your etheric body, where it can become or move into becoming an addiction. So whatever your addiction is, whether it is to gambling, food, alcohol, success, coffee, drugs, worry, drama, criticism, seeing something wrong with your body, or spending more time than you have, or like just focusing so much on this person, even obsessing so strongly with them, whatever it is, it's time to go within and gain back your autonomy right now. It's time to recognize that you're stronger than this addiction and have the power to overcome it. You can rebuild your inner strength and belief through activity, through going within and like really working on gaining back your autonomy. So how you can go about this, you can ask, what is my addiction masking? First, you need to figure out what's your addiction, but then you need to go within and ask, what's my addiction masking? When you detect the feeling or mood that you have been avoiding, meet it, give it form, and be soft with this emerging part of yourself. Be soft with it. Imagine giving this feeling, whether it's shame or fear or anxiety or something else, a hug. What can also help in this situation is to learn and explore your energetic nature, your spiritual nature, spirit, basically. When you truly know who you are and who you are, like in this highest form, that will help you dissolve the addiction or resolve like this addictive process that you may have towards, for example, your relationship with this person. For example, if it's nothing else that's coming to mind, or you're feeling like, oh, you need to check up on them constantly, or you need to know what's going on with them, you know. So even these readings can turn into addiction. So if that's been the case for you, try to figure out what's going on behind the scenes there, if there's any addiction going on there, right? So in regards to it's a no here, Spirit is very clearly letting you know it's time to stop pushing and forcing things to happen. Whatever you're trying to create right now with this person, the timing is off. If you are constantly hitting roadblocks, it's because you're either focusing on the wrong thing, or the person you're trying to create a relationship with is either not ready or unsuitable for you at this point. And this person with this card, they're very clearly aware that they are not suitable for you right now because of whatever it is that they're going through, and they themselves are trying to protect you from themselves. So that's just such a clear message that I got from this reading. I cannot. So yeah, that's why it's a no. Rejection is divine protection can be your mantra for this reading. You need to relax and stop trying to push and force things to happen. You need to bring your focus back to yourself and become aware of which aspect of you do you need to focus on. What needs to mature? What is unsustainable? If you continue to push towards this person, towards this connection, with the energy being the way that it is right now, the results can be harmful for both you and your person, maybe even for someone else involved. So give yourself time to focus on a new direction right now. This card, it's a no. This card also asks you to practice tuning in and saying no to opportunities and requests from other people, which may compromise or which you feel could compromise your integrity at this point. This could mean letting go of relationships where you are feeling drained, for example. You're also being asked to say no to unhealthy food and drink, substances, as well as any activities that waste your time and sap or take away your energy. You can say no with a kind heart, of course, knowing that you're looking after yourself when you do that. So what you can do here with this card, if any of you are feeling drawn to taking certain action, you can write down any people, situations, or things you do that cause destruction in your life. So number down from the most draining to the least draining, or the most harmful to the least harmful. Imagine saying no with a smile to all of this. This could be a no to eating unhealthy, sugary foods, for example, or saying no to certain dramas imposed on you through family members, for example, you know. So also take the time to meditate on what is important to let go of in your life, also focusing on the list that you've created and what you should instead be focusing on. Okay, so this is a powerful act of introspection that you are being drawn to and invited towards at this time. Reflect on this. Spirit definitely wanted to give you this message and these cards for a reason, so try not to just push this to the side as one other tarot reading that you watch today, right? So try to really take this in and learn from this today. So thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for sharing your energy, you guys. Thank you for being here and for also just trusting me with your own situations so strongly. If you want to book a personal reading, you can book through the Etsy shop. The link to that is below this video. If any of you do want to get an Etsy, or not an Etsy reading, like a personal reading with me that's not available on Etsy, you can message me through my email address. I do also offer channeled first-person point of view messages from a person if you request it through email. So yeah. It's something that is demanding more energy, so I don't have it on Etsy, but it is available if any of you want to check it out, or if you want to have a reading done that is a channeled reading, or anything else really that's not available on Etsy, do message me and I will see if I can make it work. So thank you so much for being here and sharing your energy. Thank you for liking, and thank you for subscribing, and thank you for commenting below. And also, if any of you do want to check out 18+ readings at this point, check out Patreon for that. It's all linked below this video. Thank you so much for your time, your energy, and for spending time with me. I'll see you soon in the next video. Till then, hope you have a lovely rest of the day. Bye. Namaste. Hello, group number 3. Welcome to your reading. You have picked the Two of Swords for today. Literally, I'm hearing I am coming back, I'm resurrecting, I'm coming back. So cool, interesting energy. So I thought we'd just hang out a little bit, talk about how this person feels about you today, what's on their mind about you today. So let's see what else wants to show up here. So like the overall vibe that I'm getting here is just someone who's still a little bit closed off from you, but this person is like trying to cut through their bullshit right now with the sword energies. They're like, here they're cutting out the shit that no longer serves them in your connection. Like mostly it's their own stuff. They're trying to bring themselves clarity right now. So actually like the Two of Swords here is more of a positive card where your person is actively choosing to work through their confusion right now. Okay, so let's see what else wants to show up. So what are their thoughts of you today? Their thoughts of you today may be still quite confusing, but they're trying to work through it. They're trying to just make everything more logical. We have the Ace of Pentacles here. So some of you could feel a connection with group number 1. If you feel it, go listen to it. If you don't. So as always, follow your own intuition here. We also have the Eight of Swords showing up. So your person does feel and is thinking about ways in which they might be closed off from you, or ways in which it is difficult to make contact with you. So again, like go listen to group number 1 if you feel like you want to dive into that energy a bit more, because there's this sense here with this group about your person wanting to manifest something with you, but there's just like this feeling of something here is in the way, something that they know they can cut through. So they have the power in their own hands, literally, to cut through the crap and to make things happen between the two of you. Yet this person, for some reason, is currently not choosing to do that, or they're still not sure about how to do it, what is the right way for them to go about bringing like a sense of completion or sense of resolution to this connection. So they feel quite closed off. They feel like they don't really see what's going on clearly between you guys. They want to manifest something though. So they're thinking about new encounters with you. They're potentially like fantasizing about ways in which they could see you, how they could run into you, how they could meet you without actually doing stuff themselves. So what this person would kind of like, what they're fantasizing about today, what they're thinking about today, is that they just kind of want to like run into you without feeling responsible for the interaction. So they want to run into you and see how they feel around you, or see how you act towards them, to kind of figure out how you are feeling about them, what you're thinking, how you're feeling right now towards them. They want to gouge out whether or not you are upset with them, even like a little bit. But they don't want the responsibility or like the ownership, the accountability that they would have to take if they were to message you and be like, oh, hey, let's hang out. You know, because that means they are the one who initiated it and they want something from you. But if they run into you, like randomly, quote unquote, they don't have that accountability. They don't need to take ownership. They don't need to take accountability, right? So that is kind of the vibe this person is going off, where they don't want ownership. They don't want responsibility, yet they want to know how you are feeling right now, but they don't want to ask you, because if they ask you, they're putting themselves on the table. They're being like, okay, I really am curious about you, but this person doesn't want you to know that they're that curious about you. So like they're playing a little game here, really. It's interesting. There might be some distance here between the two of you as well. So that might be playing into it all, you know, where this person may find it difficult to manifest things between the two of you because of the distance. Yeah, let's see what else. What are their thoughts today? I feel like they're kind of just like scheming behind the scenes, like tuning into where would they be, like where could I find this person today. I'm just going to randomly show up in those places and hope that I get to run into them. It's that type of vibe. You know, like they want to see you, they want to know what the heck's going on with you. This person like adores you. We have the Empress. Okay, so we have the Empress. This person adores you. They think very, very highly of you. They find your feminine energy, regardless of sex and gender. Like they find your feminine energy super sensual, very sexy. They find you very alluring, right? This person finds your nurturing qualities, your feminine ways to be very, very attractive. They find you as a person also very attractive. They think you look good. They want to see you again because they also like want to just see how you would look. Potentially your person hasn't seen you in quite a while and they're curious about how you look right now, if you've changed in any way, what's different about your appearance, what's the same about your appearance. So, you know, they just kind of want to like tune into and see what's been going on with you. But again, like they want to do it in like this sneaky, secretive way where they don't want you to know that they are like interested in that. But you already know that they're interested, right? But your person's like still, I feel like they're just playing this game with themselves at this point, because you know that they like you, right? You know that, group number 3, but this person's like, oh, I shouldn't show them that I like them, but like, you know already. And I feel like on some level, they know you know, or they know that you suspect, but it's just about themselves. It's about this person. It's almost like unwillingness to admit it to themselves, even though they already know themselves. So it's like, it's like everybody knows that they like you, but they are not going to admit it. So it's just causing a bit of maybe a confusing situation. And I feel like the confusion here is manifesting in your person's life exactly because of that. Because everybody knows, and they know that everybody knows, but still they're not able to take like ownership for those emotions. This person is not able to take ownership for the fact that they like you. That's so interesting. Like from my perspective, like as a reader, like as a person who enjoys just psychological development and people in general and emotions and all those types of stuff, you know, I enjoy people and all our complexities immensely. This is just such an interesting energy or mood or perspective that a person can be in from my perspective. This is just so curious, you know. I love this. I love these types of readings. I love these types of scenarios where you're like, oh my gosh, what's going on inside of you, you know? I'm just so curious. Anyway, would love to like psychoanalyze your person. Let's see what else. So we have the devil. Oh, we have the devil showing up. Yeah, like there's that strategizing, like scary little animal here. So your person is like meticulously building their web around you. You may feel this. You may feel this like behind the scenes going on, happening in your situationship with this person, or in your relationship, or in this connection. You may feel like your person's kind of strategizing, like waiting behind the scenes. They want something with you, right? So with the Empress, with the devil, they're very drawn to you. This person may be addicted to you, even addicted to the thought of you, addicted to having you, addicted to wanting you. They're addicted to your femininity, even to your vibe, to your mood. This person is very tempted to be with you, even like, especially if there are like obstacles in the way, which might very strongly be present for you guys, with the Ace of Pentacles showing up in this way. Like they want something with you. They want the pentacle. They want this connection, right? They want to manifest something with you. But there might be something that's just very, very off here. It might be that there are, of course, like certain restrictions or obligations keeping them away from you. There could be third parties or third things, long distance, influencing this. Strong cultural differences, spiritual understandings of life being completely different, even like everything that's causing like a rift, a change, like a strong distance between the two of you. Belief-wise or in terms of ideals even, right? There could be age gaps, like big age gaps here is what I mean, not like 10-year age gaps, but you know, more 20-30-year age gaps here could be the case as well, because your person just feels very drawn to you here. There's strong temptation, there's strong allure wanting to explore this, and they're like meticulously chipping away behind the scenes, you know. It's like a spider waiting for you to catch yourself in their web. Like this person wants your connection to happen on their terms. They don't want to take accountability. So like, they don't want to take accountability, right? So this person is not someone you want to be in a relationship with in that way, right? They don't want ownership. They don't want accountability. That's like something that I'm clearly getting here. There's desire, there's passion, there's lust here. Definitely there's a desire for intimacy here, yet they don't want to take accountability for that, for what happens between the two of you. This person's like, no, I'm not responsible, or I don't want to be responsible. This is not something that I'm going to take on myself. And if you are dealing with a man who is resonating or vibes with masculine energies, this is just a very immature way that a masculine energy is showing up in your person's energetic environment, let's say. So this is a very, very immature way that a masculine energy is showing up for them. And like, you don't need this type of person in your life. Just my 2 cents, okay? This is just something you don't need if they're showing up in this way, if you resonate with this energy so far. Yeah, we have the 7 of Cups. So they're daydreaming. Like this person is daydreaming. They're in that passive energy, the passive masculine. Like no feminine needs that passive masculine. If you resonate with that type of scenario, or you can also just like shift it in terms of energies, you know. But yeah, like this person wants to hang out. They want to see you. We have the 3 of Cups on the bottom of the deck here. We have the 7 of Cups here. It's a very dreamy Neptunian energy where your person thinks of you as an ideal person, like the most perfect partner for themselves. Like they're idealizing you profoundly. They want to hang out with you. This person does feel a strong connection with you. So that is important. Like they do feel a strong connection. There is potentially a soulmate connection here, a kindred soul relationship that you guys have. Spirit is also saying, the higher self is also saying you have a lot to teach each other in this current life. Yeah, life. But yeah, they feel a bond with you. They definitely do. And that is true for them as well. But it is about how they show up. It's the bond itself is not enough. It's about how this person needs to show up for you. So if they're not ready to take accountability and ownership, which I'm getting that they're not, and even like the cup cards, which are love and relationships often, like these are all about them daydreaming, fantasizing about you, you know. This person's in their fantasizing era. They're not in the let's deal with the reality of the situation era, you know. So just remember that about this person. So let's see what else wants to show up for you. We're going to take messages from them now. So let's see what wants to show up. Okay, so I have trust issues. This person has trust issues, which is why they're not doing what they're doing, of course. So there's always like a deeper reason behind it all, but do make sure that you are protecting yourself as well. I can't let my guard down. This again like deeply resonates with their energy. I could stare into your eyes forever. Yeah, there's like this deep allure between the two of you, a deep unspoken attraction even between the two of you. Sometimes this connection is a lot. So there's a lot of intensity here that your person is experiencing as part of the connection as well. So they feel your energy potentially very intensely. They feel the passion towards you very intensely. There are a lot of like heavy, intense emotions for this person in this relationship, like ranging from most positive expressions to most negative expressions. Let's see, wishful thinking. Yeah, that's that Seven of Cups energy. That's that wishful, dreamy Neptunian energy where we're like, yay, this could happen, that could happen. We could do this together. We could do that together. But it's not grounded in the physical. I'm seeing signs everywhere. So your person today, especially, they're thinking about you a lot. And because they're thinking about you so much, they are starting to see a lot of synchronicities around them as well. They're seeing a lot of synchronicities already about you, like connecting to you, things that remind them of you. They just see a lot of synchronicities everywhere. I want to take care of you. So deep down, this person does want to take care of you. They do want to protect you, but they are finding it very difficult to step into that energy. Like they just feel like they're ripping themselves apart trying to step into that energy, literally, with the Ace of Pentacles here. So this is a very, very telling card. Let's get one more. Okay, so one more. What do you want to say? Okay. I'm reminded of you everywhere I am. Yeah. So that's it for the message readings. Is it? We have I don't know what I want on the bottom of the deck, which, yeah, that's true for them, isn't it? I don't know what I want. They don't know what they want. They don't know how to do things. Or like how to even position themselves in this connection right now. What do they do next? Where do they go next? You know, it's just a difficult manifestation for them. This person is having like a lot of difficulty manifesting this connection between the two of you. Whoops. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so why are they having difficulty manifesting this connection? They're having difficulty manifesting this connection because they don't have the capacity for such a high level relationship right now, because they need to deal with something here, because they need to integrate something for themselves. That's why they cannot have capacity, or don't have capacity right now for this connection, because they have not integrated something that they need to integrate to make this relationship work. Okay, so let's get guidance now for you guys. So we're going to use the mystical healing cards here to get you guys some guidance. We're going to draw one or two cards. We're going to see what feels right. So let's see what guidance, okay, wants to show up for you today. Love your body is what we have here. So of course I need to censor this because of YouTube. So let's see, love your body. We're going to take the Wheel of Fortune card here. Apparently we're just going to censor this. I love how love your body is showing up and then we have to censor it for YouTube, right? Such an ironic thing. Let's see what else. I am feeling like a little bit sassy in this reading. Very cool. Let's get one card for guidance. Group number 3. So sass is important. Stop breaking agreements is your message as well, okay? So some of you need to take ownership also. Cool. Alrighty. So first of all, we're going to look into love your body energy a tiny little bit, and then we're just going to break your agreements. No, we're going to stop breaking your agreements. We're going to look into that. What does that mean for you? Okay, so what's the guidance here? The guidance is for you to create a new perception of your body. First of all, what's important is to take stock of how do you see your body. So how do you feel about your body so that you know where to start off from? So do you critique your body in any way, or do you listen to it and nourish it and cherish it? So this is about you reconnecting to your body a bit more, to your own embodiment, and to start loving it more. any consciously or unconsciously harbored feelings of self-repulsion, rejection, frustration, anger, and guilt will start to weaken various parts of your body. So you're being asked to tune in and work on creating a healthy inner environment for your own body right now. So yeah, tuning into what type of foods can nourish your body, for example, what type of thoughts can nourish your body, what type of feelings can nourish your body, even relationships, what type of relationships feel good to your body and nourish your body. Often when it comes to relationships and connections, you're going to feel something being right in the physical body or not right in the physical body. So your body is literally letting you know always whether or not a person is right for you. The person that's showing up for you is right for you, because you're going to feel it in the body. So what type of action you can take here with this card is to look at your body and ask, what am I holding on to in terms of concepts, feelings, programs, and experiences which no longer serve me? What do I do that sabotages my health? You can explore thoughts that you think, feelings that come from those thoughts, and actions that come from those feelings. You can also take a pen and write down some loving thoughts you can start to project to your body. And every time a negative thought or a feeling arises in regards to the body or a body image, you can acknowledge it and then replace it with a positive one. So linger on the positive for as long as possible to kind of reprogram yourself here in regards to how you are experiencing and viewing your body at this time. So then we have breaking agreements. Stop doing that is what Spirit is saying. Allow others to develop trust in you. So this person does have trust issues because it is calling for you to do something about that as well. So this person may lack trust in you and you're experiencing this type of difficulty with them because you might be subconsciously even drawn to breaking agreements. So let's just talk about this card first. So let's talk about how often do you say you're going to do something, group number 3, to a colleague, a friend, a family member, or yourself, and then end up doing nothing. This could be as simple as saying that you're going to meet someone at 2 p.m. and showing up late without calling, texting, or taking responsibility for that. So in that way, you're literally if you do that, you mirror your person here where you're not taking accountability and ownership. And therefore, the energy is yeah, I'm going to show up in them. Let me be a mirror for their own life here, so that's how this person's showing up in your life. So every agreement you break attaches an energetic link to all the other agreements you have broken in your life and all the other people who also don't care about breaking agreements, just this person, for example. This massive chain then weighs you down and sucks the life force out of you whilst hooking you into the vibration of failure as well. So keeping your agreements helps others to trust you and feel safe around you and offers you new opportunities as well. It's also a sign of great respect for yourself and other people. So I'm just stopping to let this sink in a bit. Successful people don't break agreements. And if they do, they recognize this straight away, take responsibility, and make amends for the broken agreement by doing something extra. So be the successful person, group number 3. The type of action you can take in regards to this card is, think of the earliest agreement you have ever broken, whatever it is, whatever comes to mind right now. You now in your mind's eye take responsibility for it. Don't feel bad, just acknowledge it and then make your way back through your life and remember as many other broken agreements as you can, whilst also taking responsibility for them all. This simple but very mega powerful process will enable you to become a more dynamic human being. Immediately it's going to be pow, like that, as you take responsibility for these things. So make a decision now or today to always try to keep to your agreements, or if need be, acknowledge if you have broken them or if you cannot fulfill them, and then do something to make up for it or to fix it, to make it right. That's how you also like have very clear karma in your life in general. That's what I'm getting just as a message. All right, so thank you for tuning in. You guys needed this talk here, needed things to be a little bit harsher, so hope this wasn't too harsh for some of you. Thank you for tuning in. I love you all as always, even if I am a little bit hardcore with you sometimes, but you guys do need to hear that occasionally as well. So all my love, blessings. I'll see you soon in future readings. If you want to get a personal reading, you can check out the Etsy shop. The link is below. And if any of you want a reading that's not available on Etsy, you can message me through my email address, which is also listed below this reading. You can get a message reading, like a point of view channeled message reading if you want, or any guidance message reading, whatever you want that is more custom, through just messaging me on my email. So thank you for tuning in. I love you all so very much. I'll talk to you soon in another reading. If you want to check out 18+ readings, check out Patreon. The links are below this video, in the doobly-doo in the comment section below this video. So see you soon. Have a beautiful rest of the day, and let me know how this reading was for you in the comment section below. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing, and see you soon. Bye. Namaste.